Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a review over the BenchMade Model 67. The 67 I bought brand new, and I really haven't flipped it in over a month. Been waiting to get some titanium handles for it, but while it's here I figure I'll do a review over it. So here's the 67. I'm actually waiting until I can get a 47. I figure until I get that, this will have to do. It's a very nice looking knife. Love the blade. It's got that diamond point Tonto, and I love the curve in it. I think it's a sweet looking blade. It's a nice knife, very good quality. BenchMade always makes good quality. Got my box. I think the inside of the box looks really cool. The padding on the bottom. Got my papers for it. Got the sheath. Very nice quality sheath. They actually have updated the sheaths a little bit since the last run of knives, or since the 6X series started. They got white lettering now. They used to have them along the edge here, and it used to be blue. The inside padding looks just a little different. So we can get that in there. But still a very nice quality sheath. Now I'm going to read some quick specs over the knife. And also my camera on my computer is not that great a quality. So I'm going to take some pictures to throw in this video while I'm going. But just for quick specs of the knife, I'll read those to you. The overall length of the knife is 9.20 inches. The blade length itself is 4.25 inches. The blade thickness is 0.13 inches. The blade material is a D2 steel, which I think is nice because it just gives it a shinier look than a lot of steels in their BenchMade series. All their new knives are the D2 steel. The blade style is a Tonto. The blade grind is flat. The finish is satin. The edge type is plain. The handle length is 4.875 inches. Now the handle length is shorter than the 4X knives or some of their other knives because it's got a T-latch. Now the 4X knives had spring latches, or not all of them, but you know, the spring latch versions of them. Now this is my 42, just in comparison. You can see the handle length differences. I'll also get a picture of this. So it's not much different, but I do like the longer handles personally. It makes a good difference in flipping. More comfortable to have the slightly longer handles, I think. Plus I just don't like T-latches myself. The closed length, which would be counting up here, that would be 5.25 inches. The handle material is stainless steel. The handle thickness is a 0.48 inches. Color is gray. The weight is 6.39 ounces, which makes this a heavier knife. Now back to the 4X titanium style knives. They're 4.25 ounces or something. I don't remember. 4.44 maybe. I don't have the specs pulled up. I'm memorized, but they're 4 something. It's a difference, and you do notice a difference when you're flipping. Now it's a butterfly knife made by BenchMade, model 67, made in the USA. And one thing I do like about these knives on the 6X series, the spines of the blades are crowned, which means they're rounded off rather than just flat like on the 4X models. You can probably see the flatness here. I'll take a picture of these side by side so you can see that. But it's very comfortable for when you're like doing chaplains or any rollovers over your fingers. That very smooth feeling. Versus the 4X, which it's not bad, but you can feel a difference when you flip them back to back. The flatness and the 90-degree edges on here, it's not as comfortable. So, got the specs done on this knife now for what I see on Blade HQ. That's just what I pull up. I got their specs there. Now the handle construction on the 6X models will be the sandwich style handles versus the channel, which would be solid handles with the channel in them. The sandwich style are 2 different pieces of metal screwed together that you can see through. That's the sandwich style. I personally do not like sandwich style in knives, or in butterfly knives. They're not bad. The Flitanium are actually pretty nice for what I've experienced with them. They got more rounded corners. These have sharper edges on them. Almost a 90-degree angle. There's a slight curve on the front of the handles here. Now, I don't find that very comfortable for like Zen rollovers or behind the 8-ball, that kind of stuff. Just when you're doing rollovers around your thumbs and everything, you get those edges on your fingers a lot. So that's one downside in my opinion. Like I said before, I do not like T-latches. I think they're noisy and they get in the way a lot. Now the good thing about these 6X model knives, they got the latch block in here. You will not come in contact with your blade. So that's good. You're not going to ding up your blade with your latch, but the latch does flop around a lot. Versus the spring latch on the 4X knives. I love it. I don't know why BenchMade won't do a spring latch style of any 6X knives. They should at least give an option. I think that'd be really cool. But overall, beautiful knife. I'm going to be putting these on some titanium handles here pretty soon. I'll do another review over that in the future. So expect that. Look at that. That was shiny. I like shiny. Now these 6X knives, they do have Zen pins in them rather than Tang pins. The Zen pins, they come into contact with the outdent on the top of the blade. You see that? That hits the inside of the handles where that Zen pin is. That's what stops the handles from coming together. Just like that. And now the same Zen pins will stop the blade from coming in contact with anything inside here. Stop the handles from closing on each other, is what I meant. Just by the indents on the blade itself. See that? Indent here cups the Zen pin. Indent here cups the Zen pin. That's where the Zen pins close on the blade. So I do like that better than Tang pins. There's nothing really wrong with the Tang pin other than over time they do get beat up. That's the Tang pin. Closes in the Tang cups. Now I did send my 43 off recently to get repaired by BenchMade because the Tang pin was so beat down because it's been flipped so long, for such a long time, that the handles would almost close to the point where they're touching each other. And the latch, see how it's not going over the handle? You gotta squeeze and it latches. The 43 would actually close over, the latch would actually go over the handle and just flop out. It wouldn't latch open, so I had to get that repaired. It's coming back to me in a couple days. So, let's see what else I got here to say. Let's show off the knife until then. Like I said, I'll get some pictures in here. It's a good knife. It's not crazy heavy, but it is stainless steel. It is going to be on the heavier side of Bali-Songs. I don't know who's had experience with what knives, but titanium, I'd prefer that. Now, if you do get a chance to get one of these knives, or the titanium version of these knives, 62, 63, 67, that is a great knife. They do have longer handles. I got my 62 titanium sitting here. They got the longer handles. They're lighter. They're still sandwich style. They got a great look to them. Still use your factory parts like the T-latch and everything. Blade HQ does get runs of these sometimes. These are the VO handles. But let me just do a comparison here at the 42. The VO handles and the 62 blade, they're barely heavier than the 42 here. They're very close in weight just from feel here. So I can't think of much more to say on this knife. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. I try to get on here every couple of days or so to see if I have any comments left on any of the videos. So feel free to go there. Please like the video if you liked it. If you hated it, just don't dislike it. Totally just leave me alone. I don't really like dislikes. Other than the fact that you're jealous of my awesome cool knives. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll be happy to make some tutorial videos here soon. I don't know if I said this in one of my more recent videos. The camera I have, the memory card does not plug into my new computer. I don't have a way to get that on my computer right now. I don't really want to do a tutorial standing back here. I'd rather set up my camera somewhere. So I'll be doing tutorials here soon. My friend has a computer. I can plug my camera's memory card into, and I can transfer that over here to with a flash drive. So I'll get to that when I get a chance. Until then, tutorials or reviews are the easiest thing I can make right now. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, any questions, please just listen below in the comments. I'll be happy to get back to you. So thanks for watching, guys.